Yo, what's up guys? Have you ever wondered what's it like to be a real estate investor? One that wholesales, buys houses, fix and flips? Well, I'm actually gonna give you 5 things that you should know before you get started in real estate investing. Let's get into it. See, well, if you don't already know, real estate investors make money in several different ways. Some ways involve you having to get your hands dirty, where you're using a hammer, where you're doing trash outs and demolitions, but other ways in real estate investors allow you to keep your hands clean, and it's definitely more of a mental game at that point. Now, the good news is you get to decide whether you want to work in the business or whether you want to work on the business. Let me give you the lowdown. Did you guys see that? I couldn't even get the door open. Now, working on your business means that you have certain systems and processes in place, okay? Not that you don't necessarily come to the office and actually do work, but that you have, when you hire somebody, you have a process for onboarding them, right? You give them an orientation, a packet, that includes the W-9, that includes like a non-disclosure statement, and includes like a roles and responsibility sheet, and then they start their training. And they're in this probationary period for 2 weeks while they work with someone else. You know what I mean? There's a process in line when you're working on your business. Essentially, you can track all of your efforts. So whether that's your like marketing, whether that's how many RVMs I sent out got me X amount of phone calls, or whether that's how many offers did it take me to get a deal, okay? Other KPIs that you might have will just depend on of how much inside of your real estate business you end up doing. Because everybody knows that we can wholesale property, we can rent property out, we also can do fix and flip property, and of course we can do some creative real estate investing, or we can do all 4 in 1. All 4 in 1. Now, the first thing I wish I would have known when I got started in real estate investing is it doesn't take a year to buy a house. Really, if you have the right knowledge, the right marketing strategy, and the right acquisition and exit strategy, you can do this in just 30 days. Okay, now a lot of people are taught that you need to go to school to get a license to become an investor, when actuality, investors and realtors are 2 completely different things. I wish I would have known that me being an investor, all right, me being myself, a United States citizen, I can go out and find another citizen that owns a property and buy directly from them. It doesn't have to be anyone in the middle that gets a commission for this. Matter of fact, I'll get a better deal if I go direct to seller. I'll be able to negotiate terms and not have to bring a mortgage to actually cover the full purchase price. And I can buy them at a discount, at a huge discount, if the property needs a little work or if the seller is motivated. And that brings us to the second thing I wish I would have known when I got started in real estate, is there are multiple ways to get paid on one deal. Now, my first deal, I actually bought a mortgage loan. My second deal, I bought a mortgage loan. My third one, I did an assignment. My fourth and fifth one were lease options. And then my next few were subject to deals. Now, on those first 2 deals, I actually purchased, I purchased the properties by using just like your traditional banks and loans, right? So I actually had to bring money to the table. Okay. Now, those last few creative ones, not the lease option ones, but the subject to deals, I actually got paid to buy those houses. Okay. And that's a huge benefit for those trying to get into real estate. Okay. Because most people think you have to bring money to the table. You have to save up an income. You have to increase your credit and all those random things that slow you down. But really, you just need a good deal. Now, the third thing I wish I would have known is that as much as you need money, right, there's somebody else who has way too much money, okay? They have so much money that they want to give it to you so you can pay them back with interest, okay? There are normal, common people who are walking around in jean jackets, hoodies, and yellow hats, okay, who want to partner with you. Partner might be 50%, 50-50, equity partnerships where they bring you the money, right? You have the deal, they bring you the money so they can own the property with you and participate in the wins, losses, appreciation, tax deductions, and equity. Okay. You also have people out there who are willing to give you the money and not take any ownership at all. They simply want a flat, fixed interest rate. Okay. And then you also have some people who don't have a lot of money, but they have a 401k that they can move out of stocks and into mortgage notes. And when you tell them this, they'll be more than glad to invest with you. Now, I wish I would have known that in the beginning, because I would have bought a lot more sooner. Matter of fact, instead of wholesaling hundreds of houses, I probably would have ended up purchasing hundreds of houses and keeping them for myself. Now, the fourth thing I wish I would have known about real estate investing is where to find the deals. Okay. I mean, and really, what even does a deal look like? See, now when you're first starting, what you hear is, let me just go out and buy a list. Okay. And then you buy a list, you spend money, that you don't have, or you take away from some other pot that you do have in order to sacrifice and buy this huge list. And next thing you know, you spend this huge amount to not even realize that you have to pay for phone numbers, that you have to pay to call these people as well. Okay. Now, yes, that strategy does work. But out of that list of 3,000 or 5,000, how do we really know if these people are motivated or not? Because at the end of the day, out of 100% of the market, really, there's only about 30% of the market who want to sell, and then about 5% of that 30% who actually want to sell at a discount. So where are these houses? Who are the people who have financial and physical distress? And how do I get in contact with them without wasting my time or money to go after all of the other ones who are not interested in a seller finance deal, subject to deal, or an extremely cheap, cash deal? Like, how do I get to those people? Okay. I wish I would have known that, because I spent so much money on marketing to the wrong zip codes, marketing to the wrong people who were not distressed. Okay. The longer you do this business, you'll realize that, hey, cash transactions are happening in this zip code, right? This neighborhood currently is going through gentrification because of this, or this neighborhood is currently going through development because Amazon is coming up. Or this college just got a bunch of funding, so they're buying the whole street. Let me get a house on that street and wait a year or two. You know what I'm saying? When you guys realize where you should be looking, like who are the targeted people that you should be talking to, you'll start talking to more people who are right for you, and you'll be able to make less offers and get more deals on the contract. Hope that makes sense. The last thing that I wish I would have known about real estate when I first started was that you need a team. You are not the best. Okay. You are not the best at this. Okay. There is someone that you can hire to be 80% of you, but it doesn't require your time, which will allow you to do more. Okay. Honestly, at the end of the day, when my team was bigger, because now I pretty much run a virtual team. I definitely do have boots on the ground that's full-time, Miss Rita and Mr. Frank. I do have a full-time maintenance guy. I do have a cold caller. I do have a data manager. I do have other VAs on my education side of business. But when I had 3-4 acquisition guys, when I had a disposition guy that was in the office all day long, when I had a marketing guy, man, we were doing volume. Things was easy. Now I'm definitely way more involved in my business now, but oh my God, all of the stuff that we did while I had that, the size team that I had then, got me to now so much faster. People say, Sawan, you got to 30 houses quick. You got to 40 houses quick, man. Bro, you wholesaled 10 houses this month. How? The team, okay? The team. Okay, actually, I'm in the middle of rebuilding my team and what I want it to look like right now. So for whatever reason you guys are inside of North Carolina, definitely reach out to your boy. At the end of the day, man, you know, I want to learn, earn, and grow with you. So smash that subscribe button, press the like button, and if you'd like to get more finance, real estate investing, business, and honestly just how to make as much money as you want during a 30-day period of time in real estate investing while you cherry pick the very best houses for yourself, follow your boy right here on Instagram. Let's go. Peace, y'all.